My name is Reynolds Kamakavivole. At an early age, I felt there was something out there that I have a connection to. It all started when I was about 5 years old. I could sense things and feel things that my family and friends could not. November 1st, 1966, I joined the United States Army and was attached to the 101st Aviation Battalion, 101st Airborne Division. At that time, I was deployed into Vietnam, and at that time I felt, while I was there was a connection with me being in the air and understanding the avionics and understanding being in an aircraft, and that there was a problem with me to kill someone. I stayed in the Army for 2 years, 8 months because I got an early out from the military, and I returned back to Hawaii. At that time I joined the police force on July 1st, 1970. I felt that I needed to do the same job I did in Vietnam, that is to help and protect the people, but I needed to do it in my community here in Hawaii. In my 35 years as a police officer, I have learned to deal with many types of situations that all people face. I had to learn this because I had a problem there in communicating with people on all levels. I've helped so many people. I retired in 1994 from the police force, but I felt there was more that I needed to communicate out there in the universe, and that was our star family. There's a vast amount of species out there in the galaxy that are there because they have been there for eons, and some of them we don't know. Many of you have known about the Pleiadians, Arcturians. All of those have come into the picture. But many of you just don't know that there are others. Also, there's those in the inner earth called Agathians. And they've been there all this time to help us here on earth.
So why were you specifically chosen to communicate with the star family?
I feel that the star family had full confidence in me to do what is expected for the earth and for the entire galaxy. Kalimala Church was built in 1860, and my grandfather was Reverend Charles Moses Kamakavivole. This is his picture when he was ordained. This church has been here, and he was born in 1850 and he died in 1931. As a child, I grew up here until 1962 at 12 years old, and I did what is now the church, which was abandoned, and fixed it up later on, because this was such a abandoned church when nobody was around after we left this area in 1962. You know, there's been times when people would come up to me and share about what they've seen here, and we feel it's part of the star family visiting the ancestors, the kupuna, that which comes from a different world. Yes, a lot of people have had some unusual experiences right here at this church. Lots of the things that happen here in Hawaii is the result of the Pleiadians. They have come here to help us and to support us in the things that we need to do here as beings on this earth. Chung tale tu ka hi mo ki hyo ho kishina ko yeni una okia na huli do go di mo en pay la ka ni sufuni ki po lo ika mano kia ti a ni ho ya mo ni ki o no e no ai ki yo lo pu ya ki yo no oni la ka yo ta. I was trained telepathically by our ancestors, our kupuna. And you can learn it too. They've been here since day one. And they've been here to get to us as soon as possible because we need to know the story. The story of the star family, your family that you need to know right now. The starships out there is vast. An unbelievable amount that exists because they are all part of our system and their system too. They must be able to travel in any part, whether you see them or not. Some people have asked me, why do I not see the starships? The reason for this is some of you are still need to get ready. Are you ready to see them? They need to see that you are ready and you are available at the time they're talking to you. Why is the government not telling anybody about the UFOs? It's because they're trying to protect the technology, and it's because they don't want us to get the enlightenment of which our ancestors want to share with us. That's what the Star family wants to do.
All right, that's Reynolds Kamaka Vivioli, and yes, he did pull us over a couple times here in Hawaii for speeding when we were teenagers driving around here in this backyard of ours, Hawaii. And he's had a lot of stories to tell over the many years, and that's why we're sharing them with you right here at Third Phase Moon. I want to get your guys' opinion. Do you want him back? Do you want to hear more insight from this special man? Because some of the things he shared with us over the past 30 years since knowing Reynolds, there's been a lot of sightings and UFO activity in Hamakua. Let me tell you, it lights up. So what do you guys think? Thumbs up? Should we get Reynolds to maybe do some kind of UFO event over there at the church? Does he have more messages to give us right here? I think he's a very compelling person. He believes what he says. He backs it up. I could ask him anything, and he always has an answer for it. So maybe we could get him live on Third Phase of Moon and maybe do an interview, and you guys out there could ask him anything you want because he's got a lot of information, a lot of insight about world events, and wow, and what's about to happen next, I'm sure he has some answers. So let me tell you, that's Reynolds Kamaka Vivioli, a good friend. And if you have any questions, I'm sure he would love to take your email. So we supplied his email so you could reach out and ask him anything you want. And he is a very special guy. I've seen some amazing stuff being around this man. If you want to experience more, let us know in the comments below. We've got some more UFO videos coming in. Stand by for that. Blake Cousins. We'll see you again next time.
We're going to have the process here at Waipio Valley Lookout on November 3rd, 10 o'clock a.m. Chung tale tu ka hi mo ki hyo ho kishina ko yeni una okia na en pay la ka ni sufuni ki po lo ika mano okia ti a ni ho ya mo ni ki o no e no ai ki yo lo pu ya ki yo no oni la ka yo ta